In this video I will tell you everything about Soul Reaper progression in PRADOX on Roblox. Subscribe, like, hype if you want to get this, more Roblox guides and enter giveaways. Watch till the end to understand this guide well. I'll tell you everything about the full Shinigami progression in Roblox PRADOX from the very beginning all the way to unlocking Bankai, so you know exactly what to do at every single step without getting lost. The whole thing is a multi-stage journey and each unlock builds on the last, so pay attention to the order. Starting with the Soul Reaper exam, which is your very first step in this whole progression. Before you can even enter the exam you need to hit 75 potential, and the only way to earn potential in PRADOX is by doing missions. To start a mission, press comma on your keyboard to pull up the NPC UI overlay and look for the missions portal. Interact with it, and hit teleport to get yourself queued into a mission. Keep running missions until you hit that 75 potential requirement. If you want to check how much potential you currently have, you can either head back to the slot selection menu or go talk to the Julian NPC in Karakura Town. To get to Karakura Town, press tilde on your keyboard to open your inventory, drag the gate ability onto your hotbar, pull out your weapon with E, and then activate the gate. Once you've stacked enough potential and hit 75, go find the Professor NPC inside Soul Society, which is the default spawn area for Shinigami. The Professor is inside the Soul Reaper Academy, and you want the classroom at the far left end of the hallway. Walk in, interact with him, and the exam starts. Now I'll give you all the answers to the exam questions so you don't have to guess anything. How many captains are in the Godai 13? The answer is 13. What is the first evolution of a Zanpakuto? The answer is Shurikai. What is Zangetsu? The answer is a Zanpakuto spirit. What is the primary duty of the Soul Reapers? The answer is protect the living world from hollows. Where do the Soul Reapers live? The answer is Soul Society. Subscribe to this channel if you want to join the giveaway. Check the links in the video description and write what you would like to get from this game. Who is the creator of the Hogyoku? The answer is Kasuke. What is the name of the game you are playing? The answer is PRADOX. And last one, what is 1 plus 1? The answer is 2. Easy stuff. Just make sure you pick the right options and you'll pass with no issues. After passing the exam, your next goal is unlocking Shurikai, which is the next major step in the Soul Reaper progression. To unlock it you need to reach 200 potential, but there is a wall at 125 potential that you cannot pass just by doing missions alone. To break through it you need to go fight the Kasuke NPC, who is located in Karakura Town. Every time you defeat Kasuke he breaks one of the potential barriers and also drops a skill crystal as a reward, or a skill gem if you're not at a breakpoint, with a 1-hour cooldown between drops. The barriers you'll need to break through are at 125, 250, 375, 500, and 625 potential, so you will be coming back to fight Kasuke multiple times throughout your progression. Once you've cleared the 125 barrier and reached 200 potential, go into Soul Society and press N to meditate. This triggers the 3-stage Shurikai obtainment process, and after you get through it your Shurikai is unlocked. With Shurikai done, the next thing on the list is Wizard, and I want to be upfront with you, Wizard is completely optional. You do not need it to unlock Bankai, so if you just want to push straight to Bankai you can skip this part entirely. But if you want the benefits Wizard gives you, then here is how it works. You need 500 potential first, which again only comes from missions. Once you hit that, go talk to the Jammaster NPC in Soul Society to kick off the 3-stage Wizard obtainment process. Stage 1 is getting a mask remnant. Talk to Jammaster and then complete an Eternal Flame run to pick it up. Then go back and talk to him again to move forward. Stage 2 requires you to get 50 Shinigami kills and 20 ranked wins. The fastest way to do this is just spamming ranked matches, and if you have a friend who also plays Soul Reaper you can farm grips on each other to make the kill count go faster. Stage 3 is the Wizard trial, which is honestly the most interesting part. You get teleported to a trial area and your job is to press colored buttons scattered around the map in the correct order. Here is how it works. You find a button and click it. If you hear a laugh, that means it was wrong and all the buttons scatter and reset. If you hear nothing, that means it was correct and you remember that color and its position in the sequence. So for example, you find a red button, you click it, no sound plays, so red is button number 1 in the sequence. Then you find a blue button, you click it, a laugh plays, so blue is not button number 2. Now you go back and click red first again since you know that's the correct first button, and then try a different color for position 2. You keep repeating this process of trial and error, building out the sequence one position at a time until you figure out the full correct order. Then you just click through the whole sequence without mistakes to complete the trial. One important thing to know is that the button order stays the same as long as you don't leave the server, so if you disconnect you'll be starting fresh on a new server with a new sequence. After you finish the trial, Wizard is yours. On top of the Wizard itself, you can also unlock an exclusive Wizard Grab skill, which is a block bypassing move and pretty useful in combat. To get it, you bring 5 Shattered Hogaikas to the Ender NPC in Karakura Town. You can farm those from bosses, raids, ranked matches and similar activities. Once you have Wizard, you also get the Wizard and Bankai bar. You fill this bar by dealing and receiving damage in fights, and when it maxes out you can activate Wizard to gain plus 20% damage, instantly regen 20% of your max HP in Ryatsu, and pop a cosmetic mask based on your variant, which you can reroll with a Wizard variant reroll item. Now for the final and biggest unlock in the whole Shinigami progression, which is Bankai. To reach this point you need to hit 705 potential, which is the absolute maximum, and then work through a 3-step process. Step 1 is getting gripped 5 times by players who are either Quincy or Hollow. NPCs do not count for this, so you need actual player grips. This is super easy to farm with a friend who plays one of those factions. Just let them grip you 5 times and you're done. Step 2 is going back to Karakura Town and challenging Kisuke NPC to a fight one more time. After you beat him you get access to the Bankai spirit and can interact with it. Step 3 is the Bankai trials themselves. Go to Soul Society and talk to the Bankai Spirit NPC to get teleported into the trial area. You'll see a room with multiple doors and each door leads to a different trial. The first one is the Bankai Abi. You need to jump across platforms and reach the door at the end without falling, because falling resets your progress. Use your double jump and dash to move efficiently. And keep in mind the whole room is going to be shaking and moving around, so you need to adjust your camera to compensate. The second trial is the Zanpakuto search and maze. First part is finding the correct Zanpakuto in the room. You can't actually fail this part, so just pick up swords one by one until the right one registers. After that you get teleported into a maze where you need to find 2 more swords to complete it. The third and final trial is the Bankai boss fight, which you can only access after clearing the first 2. The boss uses the same moves as you, so the fight is basically a mirror match. At 50% health the boss will activate his own Bankai and fully heal back up, so be ready for a longer fight than it might initially seem. Having Wizard active during this fight is a big help if you went and unlocked it earlier, since that extra 20% damage and the HP regen can make the difference. Beat the Bankai boss and you've officially completed the entire Shinigami progression in Roblox PRADOX. Your Bankai moves will be available whenever you activate Bankai in combat going forward. Let me run through the whole thing one more time real quick so you've got it locked in. First you grind missions to 75 potential, then go find the professor in the far left classroom of Soul Society Academy, and pass the exam using the answers I gave you. Then you keep grinding missions. Fight Kisuke at Karakura Town to break the 125 barrier, push to 200 potential and meditate in Soul Society with N to unlock Shurikai. If you want Wizard you grind to 500 potential, talk to Jam Master in Soul Society, complete the Eternal Flame run for the Mask Remnant, get 50 Shinigami kills and 20 ranked wins, then solve the colored button trial without leaving the server. For the Wizard Grab bonus skill you turn in 5 Shattered Hogaikas to Ender NPC in Karakura Town. Then for Bankai you push all the way to 705 potential, get gripped 5 times by Quincy or Hollow players, beat Kisuke again, talk to the Bankai Spirit in Soul Society, and clear all 3 Bankai trials, which are the Abi, the Sword Search and Maze, and the boss fight. Do all of that and you're a full Shinigami with Bankai unlocked and ready to go.